Hello, everyone, and welcome to Biology 1406 for the fall 2020 semester. Now, this is a class for science majors, and it will be conducted 100% online. I'm bringing this up on the first day to make sure you signed up for the right course. I look forward to getting to meet everyone over the next few months and hope everybody enjoys their time with me. So, to give you a little bit of background information, I am a graduate from the University of Texas at Dallas. I have my first degree in neuroscience with a minor in psychology, and then a master's degree in biotechnology, and another master's degree in molecular and cell biology. This course is one that I have been teaching for over 5 years now, but I typically teach in person. I also teach the biology lab for non-majors. I occasionally teach this class, the lecture portion, and I teach genetics over with the biotechnology department. I'm going to give you all a bit more information about me as we go through. For now, I'm going to share my screen so that you can see what I am looking at as we walk through here. So most of your course is going to be conducted through Canvas here. I'm showing you student view currently, but to view the syllabus, I am actually going to jump over to another view. So this front page here shows the name of the class, Biology 1406. This is the lab portion, Biology for Science Majors. It has my name here, Sophia Hines. My telephone number listed here is the one that rings at my desk, but I am not at my desk for the majority of the day. The email address listed here is also available. If you click message here on Canvas, it will send it straight to my email. So you don't have to worry about messaging me on both systems. My office hours are by appointment via Zoom. I've realized that because you're taking this class online, you are not always going to have the same availability as everybody else signed up for the class. So if you tell me when you're available, I can usually find a time that's going to work within your schedule. And now the course syllabus, it says see concourse syllabus and course navigation. So everything we're going to be looking at is going to be listed over here on the left side of the screen. So if you clicked on concourse syllabus, it will bring you to a page that looks something like this. So you aren't going to see all of this stuff on the side because it's in the instructor view. But for you, all of this information will be available. We could go through here and see, again, my contact information. The office that is listed here, J112, is the Office of Academic Affairs on the Plano campus on Spring Creek. You can go there and ask to speak with me. They will call somebody, or somebody there will call over to my desk and they will contact me, but you actually aren't supposed to be meeting with professors in person this semester. So Zoom is going to be my main way to hold office hours. Again, phone number will ring at my desk, but I won't be at my desk most of the time. And of course, it wouldn't be a Zoom call without a cat. So everybody say hello to Grimsley. All right. Continuing on here, if you won't walk across my keyboard. Thank you, Kitty. We have here our course resources. You are going to get your virtual labs every week through McGraw-Hill Connect. You have to purchase your own Connect course code, but we have a discount, so you should only be paid $35. Do not pay $60. The trial version, I believe, is available for 14 days. So you can go ahead and get a free trial during that time period. If you aren't sure if you're going to stay in the class or if money is an issue, please let me know. But there's no excuse to wait because you do have free access on here. To be able to get to this, I will come back and show you later on, but it will be a tab here, McGraw-Hill Connect, or when we go into modules, you will be able to click on it, and it will take you directly to each assignment. The first time you click on it, it will ask you for your access code, or will give you the option to sign up for your free trial or to purchase a code directly through there. There's no reason to go to the bookstore. You can just click the link and buy it for instant access. Supplies. You do not need to purchase anything except the access to McGraw-Hill Connect. This isn't like one of the labs where you have to provide your own cabbage or anything like that, your own yeast for fermentation. It's all going to be done digitally. Course policies. There's no extra credit on quizzes or lab reports, but I may have extra credit on practicals. The extra credit is going to be a more challenging question. It's thought-provoking. I want to see that you are doing extra work to get extra credit. Our practical exams will be also delivered online, but they're going to be proctored through HonorLock to deter academic dishonesty. So they're going to be 75-minute long exams with about 50 questions, and you are going to have a webcam with microphone access to be able to complete this. There are a few months before your first practical, so there's plenty of time, or you can come take it possibly on campus. I'm not 100% sure what the computer lab availability is this semester, but I believe you should be able to get access on campus. So plan ahead and know that they're only going to be open for about 2 days. And it's during that 2-day window that you need to either borrow a friend's computer or schedule a time to come take the exams. Virtual attendance is mandatory. Now, I'm not going to have like a Zoom call that says you have to log on at noon every Tuesday, anything like that, but you need to be completing your own assignments and quizzes. Makeup work is at my discretion. If you become sick, if you have some sort of documented reason for why something isn't complete, please communicate that with me. Now, because this is an online class, I'm going to go over the calendar. You typically have a full week to complete assignments. So again, there is no reason to wait until the last minute and then suddenly have an emergency come up. If you've had a week to complete it, then you don't have much of an excuse. Now, if you do stop completing your assignments, but you don't drop the course, you're going to end up with an F. I can't help you with that. So make sure to pay attention to the withdrawal dates. If you plan to drop the class, file your paperwork to drop the course. Don't just stop doing the work and think it's going to just not go on your transcript. I don't want to see anybody end up with an F on the transcript. As mentioned, I recommend not waiting until the last day to begin your assignments. I have to have documentation to be able to make arrangements for large assignments. If you know you're going to be on a trip or something like that, plan ahead and we can accommodate. I can almost always give you early access to an assignment. I can't wait until you miss the practical and then you contact me 4 days later and go, oh yeah, sorry about that, I was out of town. I'm not going to be able to extend the deadline. Academic dishonesty, including plagiarism, will not be tolerated. You are signed up for this course as an individual. You should do your own work with it. If you need help, please let me know and I can work with you. We are going to talk later on in the semester about how to do citations. So if you are copying an answer out of a book, you just have to credit where you are getting your resources. So if you're doing a lab report in a course and you copy out, again, some sort of fact, if you did not come up with that information out of your own brain, you need to say who did. It's not copying, it's not plagiarism as long as you give credit to the original source. But these are not group assignments. Don't turn in one copy and be like, oh, I put both of our names on it. It doesn't work that way. Each person does their own unique work. The withdrawal date this semester. So the census date is going to be, I think, next week, but that only means that you have participated in the course. If you have not participated in the course within the first week of class, they will drop you from the roster, and that could affect your financial aid. So pay attention to that. But the last date to drop the class, to not have it show on your transcript as a W, is September 8th. The last day to have a withdrawal is October 16th. So again, keep an eye on those dates, and if you had to withdraw from the course after October 16th, you would have to have some sort of documentation, like a medical reason or something like that. And then it's going to show like withdrawal pass, withdrawal fail, and you don't want to just stop participating in the class and then have a WF show up on your transcript. All right, method of evaluation. So overall in this course, 75% of the grade is lecture, only 25% of it's lab. That means if you're coming close to the end of the semester and you're wavering between like an A and a B and you need a few extra points, you have a better shot of getting those few extra points from the lecture professor, because I only control 25% of your grade. Now, within that 25%, the majority of this class is your practicals. Practical 1 is 30%, practical 2 is 30%. 20% of your grade is quizzes. There'll be 13 or 14 over the course of the semester, with the lowest 2 being dropped. And 20% is your online virtual labs or discussion topics. So homework assignments through McGraw-Hill Connect have an unlimited number of attempts, but you get a 3% deduction applied and compounded for each attempt. Now, the virtual labs are a completion grade. It pretty much won't let you go on until you get the right answer. Some of the labs, however, have a homework assignment attached with them. It's kind of like questions over it. These are the ones that have unlimited attempts, but you kind of have to check. If you got a 98 and you know you're going to take a 3% penalty if you try again. Now, I will always accept the highest grade, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But the highest grade is what is going to show on the grade book. Just kind of weigh it out and figure out, if you didn't get that 100% the first time, of how much of a deduction you're going to be taking. Again, you can't be penalized because the highest one is going to show up on the grade book. Course calendar. All right, so the first day of class is August 24th. We see that here. The laboratory topics, week 1, it actually shows 2 for this week, because Canvas orientation and lab orientation safety are going to open up. That's actually 2 separate assignments. Next week, you will also have 2 for measurement and for scientific method. So the dates are on here. What's typically going to happen is on Monday of the week, it's going to open the assignments. The virtual labs will be due that Friday. The quiz will be due, I believe, the next Monday. So that gives you a couple extra days for if you did the lab and you need some extra study time, you have some questions, something you want to ask, something you want me to go over. That gives you some time to make sure that you can ask those questions before the quiz becomes due. But that, again, means don't wait till the last minute. So this week, everything's going to open up on the 24th, which you should probably be watching this on the 24th, so that makes that convenient. The virtual lab stuff will be due on the Friday, but the quiz will be due by Monday. Now, due on these days means at 11:59 p.m. So I realize that you might be doing your work after midnight, but that means it's the next day. So these assignments should open at midnight and they close at 11:59 p.m. So coming down, you have your stuff for week 1, week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now week 7 is the lab practical. Again, Otterlock proctor read. Now the lab practical, I can only leave open for 2 days instead of a whole week. So when we get closer to that, I'm going to try to find out what days, if a Thursday, Friday works better for most people, or Monday, Tuesday, and figure out where to go with that. it's at that point that I'm going to open up more assignments then for the second half of the class. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You will have Thanksgiving, nothing going on that week. And the following week will be Practical 2, again, honor lock, and it will be open for 2 days. All of the finals for lab classes should occur the week before the finals for lecture. That way you're not crammed with studying for both finals in the same week. This one does end a week early. You see there, week 15 instead of week 16 for the semester. There is one exception on the due dates. I just remembered. Because of Labor Day, scientific method here in measurement, instead of being due on that Monday, they are going to be due on that Tuesday because you wouldn't be in school on Monday. It has extra 1 day rollover. I'm still going to open the next one on the Monday because there's no point in shorting you a day, but you just get an extra day there. Student learning outcomes, institutional policies, all of this is auto-loaded by the school. More words about plagiarism, cheating, collusion. Don't do it. Your institutional deadlines. And the note that this course is delivered in an online format and additional testing requirements, including proctoring with the webcam, will be required. So plan ahead now. At least get ready to borrow someone's computer for it. All right. Bouncing back over to student view for you here. So I've already gone over Concourse syllabus. I mentioned modules. This is going to be your main point of contact for here. So we're going to have your course information. There's a welcome note from me. There's going to be my welcome video posted right here. There are a lot of help pages and things that are required by the school, everything that you need here. There is information for gaining access to McGraw-Hill Connect virtual labs, including how to purchase the access code. That's English. And some tech support guides there. So Unit 1 will be here for you. You have your Canvas orientation quiz. So that's pretty much going to be a free quiz for you. There's only 5 points for it. Then you have your first discussion to introduce yourself. When you open this up, oh, it's going to tell me it's locked. All right, I'm going to jump back over again to the teacher view. This will be open for you to see by the time you click on it. Nope, it's not going to let me try this again. All right, there we go. Introduce yourself, and this activity is required. It is points for your grades. There's all of the information. You will click reply and type it out, and then you'll be able to see everybody else's comments or post and then comment on them, all of that fun stuff. Here we go. Now, each week you will have a pre-lab called in this case, Lab Orientation and Safety. Pre-labs are typically going to be a PowerPoint that you will be able to scroll through, and we'll have links in there for accessing YouTube videos, something like that. In this case, there are actually 2 different attachments. One of them is the PowerPoint. One is a document that goes through all of the safety rules that would be in a physical lab, what our students see. Now you have 3 exercises here, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and then the post-lab quiz. Again, the virtual exercises are going to be due on Fridays at midnight, well, 11:59. The lab quiz will be available until that next Monday. So you have the weekend to complete the quiz. I suggest going through, and while the information's fresh in your head from completing the assignment, go ahead, take the quiz. Get it out of the way. Not worry about suddenly your internet goes out at 11 o'clock on Sunday and now you're screwed or something like that. So as I mentioned here, you can click directly on the exercise and it will bounce you over to McGraw-Hill Connect. We're going to see if it's going to load. Now this one looks a little bit different. Yours will pop up and not be an instructor view. And that first time you click on an assignment, it is going to give you the option then to get your access code directly through here. Again, you do not need to go to the bookstore. You do not need to purchase it through the publisher's website or anything. It will drop you straight in on here, and you should be able to get it with the $35 discount. All right. So that covers almost everything you should need to know for the course. Again, your view is going to look a little different because I am in instructor view, but every week as you go down, you are going to have your pre-lab. You might have some videos here. Sometimes they will be recorded videos like this of me talking, being hosted through YouTube. Sometimes they're going to be YouTube videos by somebody else. Some weeks don't have a YouTube video at all. So it just depends on the topic and if I think you can learn about it just by reading. But if there is ever a topic that you want more information about, you don't feel comfortable with, please let me know. Again, you can message me directly through Canvas here and it will send the email to me. I try to answer emails as quickly as I can. They usually pop up on my cell phone, but I do have to sleep on occasion. So don't wait until the last minute, or if you ask me 10 minutes before the quiz is due, I'm obviously not going to have time to respond and answer your questions. I look forward to reading everybody's introduction videos and hope we have a wonderful semester together.